Okay, so we're talking about our journey.
All right, man.
This is the beginning of our journey.
Dude, day one. I mean, we've been working on our stuff a little bit, but we've never committed to our goals. SJ.
Take two.
We do have a production assistant. He's new. Yeah. He's an intern.
Yeah, my dad usually films because I'm doing the videos. And also check out SJ's game.
Did you just take a plug off of our podcast?
Dude, brutal. Man, you should be in marketing. All right, Sir Clay. Howdy.
Sir Chris, hello.
Howdy. How's it going?
It's great. I mean, we're having a lot of fun. We're starting a journey, aren't we?
I've got some words written down on a piece of paper. We made substantial progress. This took a few weeks.
Yeah, first we bought the book, found a pen that worked, because you never find a pen that works. Basically, the thing behind all of this was just trying to start a journey, start a brand. Constantly, you and I discuss the next step.
Projects, ideas,
and we've been doing
goals,
that for a long time.
Things we want to do, dreams, aspirations.
But I don't feel like we ever do anything.
No. So today's an attempt to officially start the journey. You know, we've all been kind of working towards things here and there as a hobby, but now we're trying to commit, and so we're marking this as day one, doing a fun little video that we can go back a year from now and see how we're doing.
This is our timestamp. The journey begins now.
Now, today. And we'll kind of go over how we're starting our journey, and hopefully this might help you if you're stuck. So, but who are you, Clay? Can you introduce yourself?
Who am I? Well, I grew up on a farm in Oklahoma, 1927. It was a tough time then. No, I'm a San Antonio grown guy. I mean, I'm a father of three, a husband of one that I know of, at least. It was that one trip to Thailand, but I aspire to do a lot of things. I dream about doing a lot of things, but I'm a very committed professional. I've been in the same job for 16 years. I'm very passionate about wildlife and conservation. I'm very passionate about social issues and human issues and public service, but I don't feel like I've ever just gone after something. Right. So now I'm here.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Oh, man. We've got our guest speaker today.
Well, this is our third member of the podcast.
It's the third member of the podcast.
This is Tyrone the T-Rex, and if you'll excuse me, he's going to go extinct right now. I love conservation, but this species...
Dinosaurs should be dead.
Yeah, Jeff Goldblum said it. So I'm just trying to find my brand. I'm trying to find out who I am, because you can ask me who I am, and I just know who I am as a person, but... what am I going to leave this world with? What am I going to offer to them? Mm-hmm. I think that's the journey that we're starting today.
Yeah.
And this guy is a genius. I hope you know that. He is a certified genius. So tell the people who you are.
I was a Marine. After that, I've been doing nothing but video production and graphic design, and I've worked a whole bunch of different places. So me and Clay are both parents, as you can see our extra guest on the show.
He's not mine.
And I know that can be a challenge also with pursuing goals outside of work, outside of your career. Both of our journeys have been, pursuing a career and being able to have a sustainable lifestyle and be able to support our families. But now it's kind of cool that we're working our way up with what you want to do and what you hope to accomplish, and becoming a YouTuber, starting your own business. So we've been talking about it for a while, like we said, and finally we're starting to get stuff down on paper. That's the huge first step, is getting it. I think there's some stat that's like you're 70% more likely to accomplish your goal if you write it down. And so we've done that today. We know what we kind of have to go and research. But we both have similar goals as far as like making an impact on our community in a positive way while being able to support ourselves and our family. That is a challenge when you're working. We both work full time, but if we are able to commit an hour a day or a few hours a week pursuing our goal, I definitely think it's doable.
A small step in the right direction is still a step.
Yeah.
And we have never really taken, at least personally, I've never taken the steps that I need to. And we should also mention, as we're filming this video in a year from now, who knows what a year from now holds, we're currently in what seems like the tail end of a global pandemic. Hopefully it's tail end. We could be looking at this a year and go, man, it was good back then.
I missed 2020.
I just ran to wear a mask to HEB, and that's it.
We're gonna have electric power generators we're trying to watch this video on.
Yeah. If the zombies have invaded by now.
Right.
this video is probably not going to get posted anyway.
Yeah, who knows?
So we don't know what the future holds, but at least we know.
Tried.
Yeah,
We tried.
We have to take a step towards the future because you can't go back and redo yesterday, but we can make tomorrow a little better. And I think that's what this step is. And it's not better financially. It's just better knowing that you pursued something you wanted to actually pursue.
Yeah.
Pull it off.
And so, and one thing that we've been talking about is like we have all these ideas, all these videos we want to make, and like I have 100 videos I want to make, and Clay has a whole bunch of videos that he wants to make. But what we really kind of figured out is like, hey, why?
What do I want to get out of this? Why do I even want to do it? And I know some people that are probably watching this, maybe they're trying to get started as a YouTuber or as an influencer or a brand creator or a dinosaur. Some people that do this stuff, that I think maybe when they start out, they just want the recognition, right? But I'm really looking to have this process with Chris that we leave something of value and something that helps you. So hopefully this video, even this first video, fighting with a dinosaur or an earthquake or raining down of stuffed animals like that, that you see that this is raw, this is real, this is really a true beginning. And you're gonna find yourself in this situation. So hello, future us. Does it get better?
I hope so. And I think patience is a huge part of it. And I think we need to acknowledge the fact that, hey, we are parents. We have had to really strive to excel in our careers, and we've done that. You've been working at SeaWorld for a long time, and you've accomplished some of your dreams. Yeah. Like your dreams, let's say a decade ago, like those are your aspirations and dreams, and you've been able to accomplish those. And now it's like, hey, it's time for bigger and better things. I've been able to succeed in my career as a designer or a video person, just media guy. Like I just do a ton of different media, and I love it all, and I've been able to accomplish those. But at the end of the day, we are working for somebody else, which is awesome. But at the same time, it's like, hey, when do I take a step back and start investing in yourself? Investing in yourself. I also do a lot of freelance on the side. Like I work at night, like a lot, and I make a few extra bucks here and there. But at what point when do I say no to that and start working on my dreams and start investing in my future? And definitely the return on investment is slow.
I've between sea lions and dolphins and 3 kids at home and 15 years in a career at SeaWorld, I also try to MC and voiceover and do a little bit of acting. And you're right, being a parent, you've got to find the time, because these little side projects, his freelance work, his web design, all of these things, they come at a cost to the people downstairs and the people at our house, and all this stuff, they come at a cost. So we've got to really balance that out. And that's why this journey that we're about to take together, you guys and us, is it's going to show you that it's possible. But it's the small steps. What was that quote I just read? Failure, what was it?
Failure is success in progress.
That's right. So we might have failed to accomplish our internal goals, but our goals have evolved a lot more, and they will evolve throughout this entire process. I promise you that. It's going to evolve from just the 4 lines he has on this notepad.
And another quote that you just reminded me of, Ninja Star. There we go. Awesome.
He's gone rogue.
Was Thomas Edison said something to the effect that, hey, I didn't invent the light bulb. I invented 1,000 ways not to invent the light bulb. And I thought that was so cool, and that's so true. We need to fail before we succeed. Like this video. We've got my awesome son pitching in the video, making it a good challenge. We don't have an awesome setup here. And this is kind of...
Maybe when we're watching this, we're in like a multi-million-dollar studio.
Dude,
What if it's like the Chris Peter Media building?
Yeah, absolutely. So who knows what the future holds? But hey, we're determined to make something today, and sometimes that's all you can do. A lot of influencers, I always hear, make 100 pieces of content. It could be terrible. 100 bad pieces of content, and after that, it's going to get a lot easier. And like we both make tons of content for other people, so lots and lots of content. And so we definitely can do it on our own. And but anyway, so today is about starting to figure out our why. We're passionate about what we do in both of our different areas, and what ultimately our goal is. And so we have a broad sense of that, we both want to help other people. We want to help. We want to entertain. We want to make an impact. We want to make a living. We want to make some money.
Yeah.
But while doing that, we want to do those other things. Not just make a paycheck, but be able to inspire others, inspire our families. As anybody who's a family person, I'm sure can say that, like, hey, I want to leave something behind for my family, for my children, for my wife. They can go back. That's what blows my mind about social media, man. Like, if our kiddo, when he's 60, and we're gone or whatever, he can go back through our YouTube channels. I hope it's still around. YouTube,
could be
Facebook,
like a whole new thing.
Browse through our life. Gary Vaynerchuk made a good example, and he's like, hey, like, wouldn't it be amazing to go back and browse through your great grandmother's social media feed? And so that's another reason why I think positivity is so important. Those people that post negative stuff all the time, it's like, I can't imagine, like, hey, it's like, when that reminder pops up, remember 6 years ago you said, this mother, like,
wow, the traffic on 604 is terrible. Would you want to be remembered for negativity? Or, especially we're in an election year, so who knows how this turned out in a year from now.
Right.
But, I mean, people say some crazy stuff on social media, and all you're doing is you're just leaving a virtual diary for someone to read later. So who are you going to be? Who do you present yourself on social media?
Yeah.
If when you're watching this, social media has evolved into this new thing, I'm not sure, but we are creating the blueprint of our personalities online. And who are you? And that's where we're kind of coming up with. We want to help people. We want to make impacts, like you said, inspire. I love that word. For me, I want to educate. I want to inform. I want to create a long-lasting legacy of that, so that my 3 kids can look back and watch, or I don't know, maybe they can continue it.
Right.
I have no idea what the future holds.
Absolutely, man. And so, like, today, like, the ultimate takeaway is, like, I would say, figure out your goal. Make it specific. There's a good guy named Sean Cannell, and we got this really cool YouTube clarification blueprint, and it's cool. It's a few dozen questions, really digging down and trying to figure out why you're making videos for YouTube. Why do you want to be a YouTuber? Why do you want to be famous? And for a lot of people, I think there's bigger reasons than I just want to be famous.
Yeah.
There are those people that are vain, and that's cool. Like, hey, if that's your thing, awesome. Ultimately, we just don't want to be successful on YouTube. Is that we want to give back. We want to give the joy, the passion that we have for what we do to other people. And so hopefully whoever may be watching this will get something about this. Like, hey, what are your goals? Write it down. What inspires you? Why do you want to do what you want to do?
Like, for me, some of the big inspiration points, the reason that we're kind of having this collaborative moment is years ago, before I had kids, I would do these animal shows. I would talk about animals. I would go on television. I go to schools. I go to all the hospitals, children's cancer wings. When I used to go to cities, I don't know if you know this, I would make it a point that the PR team had to schedule a children's hospital visit. I had to visit with the kids. And years later, after I had kids, I would still have people that have maybe recovered, or they saw me and they would tell me that really lifted their spirits, or their kid was suffering from leukemia, and I walked in with a penguin and brightened their day, and they beat it, and that's something they remember about their treatment journey. That's inspirational to me. But I feel like some of my time away with family, which is necessary and I enjoy, it's kind of taken a little bit of that away from what I used to do. Sure. So I'd like to get back to that, because my kids, there's no record of me ever doing that stuff. Just stories. Right. So I'm hoping to leave a little bit of a record. That's my why. My why is I want people to have a better day. I want to help somebody. So what is your why? That's the first question you should be asking yourself right now. Why are you even watching this video? Why are you even wanting to start this journey? What is your why?
Okay, so hey, life happens, family happens. Yeah. Don't let it stop you. Hey, you're gonna have distractions as a parent, but and in the future, maybe we'll plan specific episodes, but just get started. As they always say, just get started, and that's what we did today, and that's what we're doing. So.
This is the journey. The journey is one step at a time, and this is the first step in that. And I've got a lot of things I know I have to go home to and look at. What do I want presented? Who do I want to be? And you have to ask yourself the same question. Who do you want to be? What do you want to do? And what do you hope people do with what you give them? and it shouldn't just be this mindless consumption. People want to be a part of a reason. Give them a reason. Give them a cause.
Yeah, people want to be part of a bigger picture. I'm listening to Start With Why by Simon Sinek. It was recommended by Sean Cannell. He's a big YouTuber. Think Media is their YouTube channel. Definitely worth checking out. You know, some of my idols are Gary Vaynerchuk, Philip Van Dusen, and Roberto Blake. All are great in discussing personal branding and just overall entrepreneurship. So,
and I don't have those. I'm going off of what he said, and I'm going to listen. I'm going to listen to that new book. He talked about it yesterday with me. But it doesn't. Just because you're a family man, because you're a 40-hour-a-week person, a salaried person, a part-time person, doesn't matter. The only person stopping you from accomplishing what you want to do is you and the excuses you give yourself. Yep. So today, no more excuses.
No excuses.
I'm going down the road.
Yeah. And, you know, I recommend just spending an hour a day on your passion, on your dream, you know, and I've kind of been doing that for a while, but really, like, initially I did that is I wanted to make some extra money, you know, side hustle. And so I did, and I was able to accomplish that, but it wasn't as fulfilling, you know. I didn't really have that why figured out, because I was just like, I want to make money, you know, and so I got what I asked for, and so I ended up working a lot. But hey, sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you got to make sacrifices, and that's huge. Be willing to make sacrifices. Like, hey, I'd really like to relax right now and watch some Netflix or play a video game. Like, I've honestly had to give up mostly playing video games, and when I do, it's usually with my son, or we're trying to make a video.
Me.
You know. So that's right, this guy right here.
11
but anyway,
million subscribers on YouTube.
So there's a huge difference. I don't want to get into another subject, but there's a huge difference between having a hobby and leisure time.
Yeah.
And not confusing gaming, you know, like I know there's tons of people that want to be gamers.
You just got so many bad comments right now.
I know, right?
It's not a hobby.
Right, yeah. So, like, no, like, gaming can be leisure, but it also can be a hobby. So, like, if you make an effort to, hey, I'm going to start streaming every time I play, I'm going to start talking, I'm going to start figuring out, like, how I can make cool videos. Like, that's a hobby. And worst case scenario, throughout the process, you're going to learn some good technical skills. And you're probably going to find out that you're not going to be playing video games as much, and you want to be making more content. So,
yeah.
But anyway, I could ramble
video.
on. Yeah, we could ramble on all day about cool stuff, which is awesome. So,
thanks for taking the time to watch this one. And for us, the first people that probably watch this video are going to be us a year from now, maybe.
Yep.
So I'm very interested to see if we did anything about it.
Heck yeah! All right, future Clay and future Chris.
You better do something, buddy.
What have you done?
Yeah.
I hope you've accomplished some things. So a year from now, we'll come back and watch this, and
we will.
Hopefully, we'll still be alive.
Yeah,
and the world will still be there.
Yeah,
and we've got something to show.
And President Kanye will be.
Woohoo! Kanye
over the White House.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's happening right now. Just remember that. Let's see. Yes. We want to do a quick recap, like a time capsule.
Yeah.
Carol Baskin, Joe Exotic, murder hornets. Wildfires terrible in California.
California and Australia.
Australia burnt down, apparently. It was all gone.
Gosh.
Let's see. Coronavirus.
What? Corona.
Oh, yeah. There's like not the Modelo virus.
This COVID coronavirus thing.
I bet by the time this video comes out, it's like COVID-24 at that point.
Oh, my God.
Let's see. We got right in the middle of an election year, so it's Joe Biden versus Trump with Kanye in the back going, meh. And the NBA's in a bubble.
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter, but that doesn't mean people make it mean different things. So we want equality for all. Everyone needs to be at the same level. That's a current big trend. And it obviously should not be a trend. It should be something that's ingrained in your society. That's a whole other video.
Yeah. Civil unrest, unemployment is all-time high.
Oh, yeah.
God bless everybody that's struggling right now, and hopefully you have jobs by the time we watch this or you watch this.
And iOS 14 for Apple just unveiled yesterday. So let's see how that's going by this time.
So yeah, it's been a crazy year to say the least. So we still have a few more months of this be left. Man.
I hope I get to trick or treat.
Yeah, man. We're still on lockdown, and it's kind of crazy.
No fiesta?
Yeah, no fiesta. No parades.
Was there a rodeo?
Big events.
Who knows?
So yeah. Oh man, yeah. Let's see about the rodeo. So yeah, fun stuff.
I don't know any of that. So, year from now, time capsule. Boom, baby. Go do it. Make your first step.
Good luck, everybody. Thanks for watching.
No, stop eating the
Okay, go.
I'm just gonna do the entertainment.
Raining stuffed animals.
Raining stuffed animals.
Raining. Oh, they're everywhere. Whoa.
You gotta get a little closer over here. Incredible.
Wait.
Wait.
Say-
Whoa.